This is the Corsair Void or VOID RGB Elite Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 2 wireless headset. I've had this, or actually my son has been using this pair for probably 3, maybe 4 years. It's been a while. So maybe 3 years, maybe 2 years. I'm not sure. Probably maybe 2 years, but he used it a lot. The issue he ran into recently is that it doesn't hold a charge. So I went on Amazon to see if they had any battery replacements, and I found this. This is the battery replacement on Amazon. It's about $8. And I'm going to see how to well, my first time ever replacing this battery, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I thought the batteries would be actually where the charging port is, but it's not. It's actually on the other headset, on the other side, on this side. So, the one that doesn't have the mic, okay? It's going to be the one that doesn't have the mic, this one. Let's just take a look at the headset. Now, the only reason that I'm actually looking to change this is because this is supposed to be plugged in, and that's it. No soldering. I wouldn't solder, so that wouldn't happen. So this is the actual battery itself. Sorry about that. Here's one side. And here's the other side. And I believe that the headset one comes with 1,000 mAh, and this one's 1,500, so it should last a lot longer. I think they rated this at 10 to 15 hours, so I'll ask my son just to get a ballpark figure, and I'll come back to you in about a week. I'll let you know how long it took to charge, and let you know how my son feels about it. That's the connection there. And like I say in many of my videos, I am no expert, regular guy, buys things and does videos on it if I think people would be interested in knowing about the item or what I'm doing. Okay, that was easy. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws that are gonna have to come out. So I'm trying this one first. This is a small one, not the tiniest one I have, but this, no, not small enough. This is a very tiny one. Do this at your own risk. Finally got the last screw out. This is the size of the screw. They all look the same. Okay. That was a long and tedious process because I didn't want to, you don't want to fray or shred the screws or strip them. You want to make sure that you get a good grip. I held on to it with one hand and unscrewed it with the other. Okay, now let's lift it up. This is the one with the R. So you can see right there, R for right. Yep, lift it up. I am not disconnecting those little cables. So be very careful with those cables. Right there, be very careful. And I think it's just one more screw right there. That screw right here. Okay, removing the final screw. Again, be very careful and do this at your own risk. I have nothing to lose because the warranty's done with this item. And oh, I'm sorry, 2 more screws. Did you notice that? So there's one here, and one here. So let's just take those out. Removing the last screw right here. Hold on to this, make sure it doesn't move too much, and there it goes. Okay, that's the last screw. Keep them separate from the other screws just in case there's a difference. Move this to the side, and I'll pick this up. And oh, this is the actual battery. Oh, wow, it's swollen. Very swollen, the battery. Not as thin as the replacement one. This is actually very swollen. So let me remove the connection. There's the connection right there. Again, be really careful. There's a lot of little screws here. I'm gonna try to get to the edges with it. Okay, just removed it. It came out, sorry, this direction. So these silver things, when you put it back, you're gonna put it back like that with the, so that this will face out and the silver parts will face the battery. So you remember how to put it back. And that's the actual connection right there. So now let's remove the battery from the compartment. Wow, it is very swollen. Is it gonna be easy to remove? Be careful, do this at your own risk. It might be glued. Yes, it is glued. Now again, do this at your own risk. I'm just removing it. Got to be careful with batteries. You don't want to puncture them. You know, batteries explode. They're very dangerous. Remember the whole cell phone incident where you couldn't even take that certain cell phone on airplanes. So you have to be very careful with batteries. They do explode and they do catch fire. So be very careful. What a difference between the two batteries in thickness. Yeah, this is not a normal, to my knowledge of the batteries I've seen. I've never seen batteries like this swell like that. So that's the problem, just a lot of swelling. And as you read, it's 1000 mAh, and the new one is 1500. 1500, 1000. It's a third better. Again, very swollen. All right, and you have to dispose of that properly. I'll be taking mine to my local Best Buy to put it in the, I think they have a battery compartment. So again, the silver end, this end will be facing the battery. So let me put the battery in the compartment. How will it, okay, will it go like, okay, like this? Okay. It'll fit. Okay. I'll have to put it like, I'm trying to get a, be very careful with batteries, so I'm doing it. Alright. It's a lot smaller, the battery, than the old one. Or the compartment is larger. This is going down. So first I'm going to put it in. and it's gonna have the silver ends. Silver ends, you're gonna put it in like this, you see? Silver end this way, flat end with nothing that way. Oh, and just to let you know the way I took it out, you got to get your nails underneath this area here. I got my 2 fingers, my left hand, my right hand, and I just pulled up, tugged nice and neat. I didn't pull on the wires because there have been times where in the past I've tugged on the wires came out and I still didn't get this out. So I just get underneath. It has a little edge there that you can get your fingers under, your fingernails, and you just pull up. All right, let's put it in. And it's in. Now let's put everything back. Again, be very careful with those wires. Okay. Don't get the wires stuck under there at all. All done. Now remember, tighten, but don't tighten all the way. Don't over tighten. This is plastic on plastic. It's a metal screw going through plastic pieces. You'll just crack the pieces. All right, the wires are good. Oh, sorry. The wires are good. No issues whatsoever. Everything looks good. Plugged in nice. Need the battery. Put this back on. Put all 7 screws, and again, I'll be fast forwarding this part because it is boring. Done. Turn it upside down. Oh, look at that. Just to make sure no screws. I missed 2. So do the same thing. Make sure. I was turning it, but didn't. I guess it didn't catch. A lot of screws. I don't know why you need 7, but that one should be good, and the last one's right at the bottom there. Use a mixture of 3 different screwdrivers. Ah, this one's not going in. Let me try this screwdriver. Might have stripped it. This is what you got to try to prevent. I mean, it should go in. Nope. not stripped. It has grip. I don't know why it's not going in. All right, for some reason it's not going in, so I have to take everything out again. Let me just look at everything again and see what I missed. Okay, I opened it up. I looked inside. I didn't see anything. It should sit nice and flush. There should be no issues. But I took everything out, reseated it. Make sure that, I mean, not the battery, but just took out this lid. But I'm going to get the main areas, which is the top and the bottom and the left and the right. I could get one screw on each end, then I know I'm good. That didn't go in. Why is that not going in? Make sure those screws are tight, and then try it again. Okay. That one went in. All right, I don't know what it was. I had to take all the screws out and reseat it. And now all the screws are going in. Yeah, this one's tightening up. Okay, I got them all in. As you can see, that took a while. They're not coming out. So they're all inside. All right, let's hope that's the last time I have to do that. That was very tedious. I must have set it wrong. Maybe it was on top of the wire, the speaker area. But it seems like it's set correctly. Now I took it out, played with it, got it in, made sure it was nice and steady on its like platform area here. It's here area here that it didn't wobble. Once I did that, it was easy to screw everything in. All right, so let's put this back on, just corner to corner. I'm going to leave it charging overnight because it's a brand new battery. And then I'll have my son. Okay, that's it. It's all done. A little tedious. Took me longer than usual because of that one incident. Total time, I'm going to say it's about half an hour for me. It's probably faster for you. So let's get it charged. Let's take a standard charger. It's a charging cable. Plug it in the outlet here. I don't remember if it has a charging indicator. It might be totally dead. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't see a charging. There should be a charging indicator somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it goes, it's on the mic. All right. Okay, and so hopefully it will be charging. And that's it right there. And hopefully we'll have a like new headset. An even better one. It lasts a long time. I don't have any issues with these headsets, so there should be no issues whatsoever. Just showing you the light. Okay, definitely pulsing. And I'll leave it overnight charging, and then have him try it out. So 1 hour, about a little over an hour, all the lights came on. So that means it is charging. That's great. They're all changing colors, as you can see. So far, so good. I fully charged the headsets overnight. I charged them about 14-15 hours, made sure that they were fully charged. After that, to test them, to see the battery life and to see if the batteries work, I connected them to my son's computer, and he allowed me to use his computer for the day. What I did was I did get sound, no issues whatsoever. Everything powered on, connection to the computer, no issues whatsoever. Sound was coming out of the headsets with no issues whatsoever. So the only issue, or the only test I wanted to do, was the longevity, see how long it took or how long the batteries would last. So I played YouTube on a continuous play. I started at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I could hear I didn't actually have the headsets on for that time. I just put the headsets down on the table and let the videos play in the background, and periodically came and checked the headsets to make sure that they were playing sound. So I did that, and the headsets lasted from 1 p.m. till 5 a.m. in the morning, dedication, 5 a.m. in the morning the next day. So that gave me about 15, I think it's about 15 hours and 15 minutes. So I got 15 hours and 15 minutes of continuous play on the headsets. So they lasted a long time. So the swapping out of the batteries were a success. It renewed the headsets. I don't have to throw them out or recycle them. I just I kind of got a new pair. So if you have these headsets and you can switch out the batteries, I would suggest to do so. If you can't do it, find somebody that'll do it for you. Be careful with those cables, but it was a success. Be very, very careful. Do this at your own risk, as I am not an expert. I'm just trying to pass along some knowledge that I obtained by doing this myself. So everything's working great. My son is happy about the new batteries because now he doesn't have to get a new headset. These are very comfortable and they work very well. All right, so I hope the video helps. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Oh, if you get a chance, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.